Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the Pipe Rest, and yes, it's that time again. Time for challenge number 4. And as you can see, this is another light colored, looks to me to be a coarse cut tobacco. Can you believe the last one was Haunted Bookshop? I can't believe they did that to me. And that was a joint effort, by the way. That was Pat and John from Average John. So thanks for that, fellas. I was trying to be nice, but I couldn't find any flavor in it to save my butt. So, you know what I forgot? Was my pipe. We can't do that without this. So hang on just a second. Back in the flash. Got my Country Gentleman. I'm going to go ahead and fill this up. I will say, guys, this is needed. Had a really rough morning. At one of my 2 different jobs, I had something happen today. You ever heard somebody say, I was attacked? Somebody says they're attacked in a conversation, and the first thing that usually comes to my mind is, yeah, how much did you have to do with it? And I'm of the belief that, you know, if you hear one story, you hear the other story, somewhere in the middle is the truth. But I can honestly say, after doing some soul searching today and having conversation upon conversation, I was flat out attacked today. And I was labeled to be something that I'm not. And it was by a very close-ish, not say very close, it was a close-ish coworker who happened to be one of my superiors. And I will tell you that I don't know that I've ever felt so verbally attacked in my entire life. I'm not telling you that to get sympathy. I'm telling you that to say this, which is, I gotta give you the 10 note, I haven't forgotten. I'm telling you that to say this. The way I handled myself, and I'm not an expert, guys, I have my flaws, but the way I handled myself was to clarify the comments that were made about me to this person, to not raise my voice, and to try to reason. Those 3 were attempted for 5 minutes, nothing happened, and my suggestion was agree to disagree, and I got pretty much hung up on. So, but walking away from it, I don't feel like I made a mistake. I don't feel like I was rude or out of line. So I can walk away from it now, even though it kind of breaks my heart that it happened. I can walk away from it knowing I did what I could do. So I would say, if you ever come up with that situation, just, you know, remain calm, clarify what you're hearing is actually what you're hearing. And then if that doesn't work, then just walk away. That's all you can do. So now I'm here, instead of worrying about what I said I shouldn't have said, able to do this testing. So let's get with it. Ooh, this actually does smell good. This has it's got to have a topping on it. Sweet though. It's not stupid sweet, not sticky sweet. What does that have? I can't put my finger on it though. I can't tell if that's vanilla. I don't think it's vanilla. Man, does that smell good. That reminds me of walking into the tinderbox back in the day. I'm going to say vanilla, guys, but I don't think it is. But man, that tinder is good. Yeah, walking into the tinderbox when I was a kid, that's what that reminds me of. So let's give her a light here, see what we got. Coffee again. And guys, while I'm doing this, I'm sorry about the sound in this series. I gotta have the fan on for the whole thing for this, and it's on low. But I noticed I try to mess with the sound a little bit on editing just to kind of get it down a little bit, but that's why you get that background noise. And hopefully I won't have that in my future videos when I'm done with the testing. Uh-oh. So this is the kind of day I'm having. Let's try this. There we go. Nice room note. I don't know if I got that lit good enough. It's got a pleasant room note. It's not like a distinguished gentleman type room note, but nice. That's good. I'm fighting the smoke cloud here because of my vent being on low. I want to call that an earthiness, but I don't know if that's the right word to use. There's definitely a topping on it. To me, whatever this is I'm going to screw this up, but to me, this is what I think of when I think of pipe tobacco. Not saying that it's the best tobacco I've ever tasted, but it's got a very familiar aroma, a very familiar taste, but I can't put my finger on it. We're already running on almost 8 minutes here, guys, so I'm gonna pause you and smoke down through this and come back and let you know what I got. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So, a couple things about this blend. It's good. Like I said, the room note's nice. To me, it's a little bitey. However, I think I couldn't put my finger on it earlier. I want to say it's got Cavendish in it, but it doesn't look like it's got Cavendish because it doesn't look dark enough. But there's almost like a brown sugary taste to it. It's pretty smooth, but what I found out with this one is you gotta be easy with it. Like I said, it's bitey if you push it, but what I do sometimes is as I'm chooching on it, I'll let a little air pass in. As I spit ash on myself, I'll let a little air pass in next to the stem. I'll open my mouth just to air, to let air come in with it, and it obviously doesn't get as concentrated on the tongue, but it also aerates that smoke that's coming in and lets you get a good flavor. So that technique with this tobacco seems to work well. But it's very good. This has got to be a Cadre blend because the tin note, the room note just screams of tinderbox to me. And, you know, I'm trying to look at my notes here. Staying lit, it took a couple of wee lights. A little more maybe than normal, but not horrible. So the question remains, would I buy this and would I put it in my rotation? For me, I absolutely would go out and buy this. I would buy this if it wasn't the last thing in the store. Would I put it in my rotation? I'm going to say a hard possibly. And the only reason I say that is because I'm still learning. I'm still finding tobaccos. Distinguished Gentleman's a good example. And you can only have so much in your rotation, seriously. But I think the only thing that would keep this out of my rotation is like I said, it's bitey. It's not something you can just, sit down and chop on it. Yeah, it's got a brown sugar type flavor to it. It's just really good, really, really smooth when you get it right. To me, this is one of those ones you might have to work at a little to make sure you're getting the flavor. You got to work the flavor out of it without it biting you or without it, being too much. Well, that's what I got on that one, guys. Check the comments out. Pat will tell you what it is down there. And if I don't see you before, I'll see you in 2 days. Guys, hope you're all doing well. Until next time, you take care.